Hello everyone, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get better at distracting since you clicked on this video. And before we start, I want to make a disclaimer. If you're using a bad device, I really don't recommend distracting because it can cause lag, and then you can just like lag or something and die. But with that out of the way, let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to know is what tunes you should be using to distracting. This is one of the key parts on deciding how far you mix into a run or whatever. So if you're starting out in distracting, I recommend you use Tisha. But if you really want to, I'd recommend using Poppy to get Louie as fast as possible, because Louie is actually a really good tune for distracting. But if you don't really want to play as Poppy, you can get Goob. Flutter is a good option, but I wouldn't recommend Flutter because her stealth. So basically, the lower the stealth and the 4-star movement speed, the better. So yeah, okay. With that out the way, it's time for the next part of the video. Alright, so one of the first things you need to know is a tune's stealth. So let's say you're using Louie or something, and you're distracting at the broken elevator, and let's say like a Shelly walks past you. So usually you don't want to freak out or anything if you see a tune coming towards your distracting area, because most of the time when you're using a distractor, they have low stealth. So the low stealth means the twisters will keep aggro. They will just keep chasing you instead of going after the tune that walked past you, unless they have low stealth or the same stealth as you. So basically, stealth is like if there's like a Brightney and then there's a Louie, or so the twisted are gonna see they want to get Brightney first because she has lower stealth, instead of the Louie that has a higher stealth because he has an extra 1 star. So if a tune that has lower stealth is distracting and you have higher stealth, you can just walk past them and nothing's gonna happen. And yeah, that's the first part done, and so let's move on to the next part. Okay, and this is the distracting / kiting part of the video. So if you want to know how to distract better, you can just take an example of what I'm doing on screen, and just copy this for most twisteds. And if you're dealing with faster twisteds like Pebble or Cole, whenever she comes back on a blackout, you can loop them around an island, so they can't. And you have to make sure to hug the island to make sure, because like their collision, it's gonna like bump into the island or whatever and slow them down by a lot, and that's good for you. So, cause like you don't want to waste your stamina or whatever. Yeah. Okay. That's all for this part as well. Okay, and also you want to make sure to have a backup distractor. Backup distractors can really make rough combos on the floor really easy. Also, having an Astro will help out a bunch. So make sure to at least try to have a backup. We'll always have a backup distractor, because just distracting alone it can really suck sometimes if you get tired, finger cramps, or anything. And Astro to support you and give you stamina can really help out during a long time. But anyways, you want to make sure not to go gather the twisted yourself. Okay, this is a real huge factor you need to know. If you have a backup distractor or a tune that has higher stealth than you, you can ask them to bring you the twisteds. So you don't, because going out carrying the twisteds with you and going out there to find the other ones is really risky, and can get you and your team hurt. So make sure to not do that. Okay, please. Have somebody else bring you the twisteds and keep distracting in the same area to not get anyone hit. And if you're looking for a run or something, try and join a VC run if you can, because VC runs can make everything a whole lot easier when you can actually tell people what to do, because you can't really type when you're distracting. Well, I can't really end the video like this, because I didn't really go over most of the important stuff, and well, I did, but if you want a real in-depth guide, God dang it, I don't feel like editing that out. If you want an in-depth guide or whatever, you should go check out this person. They made videos on how to distract and whatever, and they did it really good. So yeah, you should watch it. I'll leave them linked down below in the descriptions. If you want to go watch them, please do. It'll help you. Okay. Okay, now for real, that's all I got. Okay, see ya. Wait, hold on, my bad. But yeah, and if you're having trouble distracting main twisteds, go check out my video on how to distract main twisteds. And yeah, okay, now for real this time. Okay, that's all. See you guys.